After a season spent in sunny Queensland in 2020, torrential rain greeted St Kilda at this year's season opener against the Giants. Round 1 had all the hallmarks of a tough slog for the underman outfit, with mature ages Tom Highmore and Paul Hunter stepping up to the plate. The Giants rose early, but Bradley Hill kept his feet when it mattered most.
It's going to slide perfectly. He summed that up beautifully, Bradley Hill.
Seb Ross looked like he was playing with a dry footy.
Kick is good and Ross drills it.
As the Saints went coast to coast again and again to push out a handy buffer.
He burned them both, and why not when you can kick a goal like that? Tim Membry.
Tim Membry was faultless in the wet, bagging 3 vital goals as Jack Billings and Hunter Clark stood tall.
On his non-preferred, made it look easy.
But GWS refused to bow out, even as Jack Steele made his presence felt against his former side.
Crunching tackle it was.
Some giant misses opened up the door for a Jack Loney miracle.
Loney's bent that around. Miracle goal, Jack Loney. Something from nothing.
But it was a fierce Dan Butler tackle which iced the game, giving the depleted Saints an interstate win to kick off 2021. Almost 18 months on from the passing of the great Danny Frawley, the St Kilda family were at last able to come together to honour Spud.
Chest out, chin up, get on with it. That's fine on the footy field, but silence doesn't cut it anymore.
Spud's game was a tribute to the mate who meant so much, the acknowledgement of an immortal legacy, and most importantly, it gave us all the time to talk.
We are encouraging you tonight to talk, and that's what Spud would have wanted you to do.
God bless, go Saints.
JB brought the spark to get the motor up and running.
Goes to Billings, who goes to goal.
And Seb Ross gave his all.
Great chase, Seb Ross. Brilliant effort. Huge individual effort.
But despite the weight of the occasion, it was the Demons who had all the answers. Co-vice captain Dougal Howard was a clear standout in defence, while milestone man Jack Sinclair thrived in his new role off halfback.
Crashes in Sinclair, muscles his way up the ball.
Melbourne's missed opportunities kept St Kilda alive, as did a couple of captain's goals to trim the margin back to single figures.
Steele, another one. Jack Steele's got 2 in a row.
A follow-up goal from Jade Gresham stoked the fires of an inspiring comeback. But ultimately, the game fell the way of the red and the blue.
There's the siren. No fairy tale tonight for the Saints.
Desperate to bounce back after Spud's game, the Saints returned to Marvel Stadium in the hopes of grounding Essendon. Jack Billings' blistering start to the season provided a timely boost, but the Bombers' blitz was unstoppable. With a 50-point lead opening up by the main break, club debutant Brad Crouch provided a much-needed highlight.
Maybe that could be a bit of a turning point. Can it gather the troops around?
It was little solace as the Saints struggled to land a blow, made worse when Jade Gresham went down with a season-ending Achilles injury.
Gee, that's innocuous. I hope it's not the Achilles.
Co-captain Jack Steele tried to lift his side in game 100. However, it was all Essendon as a disappointment from last week seeped into round 3. 5 goals down midway through the third against the Eagles, the Saints were again staring down the barrel of another loss. Yet, with their backs against the wall, Brett Ratton's men rallied to pull off the seemingly impossible. Dan Butler provided the spark needed
Slipped the handball through to Butler.
as the Saints went into overdrive. Dan McKenzie's ferocious tackle almost blew the roof off Marvel Stadium.
Daniel McKenzie, a super tackle because he rolled him as he grabbed him.
And as Butler added his second a few moments later, faithful rose as one.
The Saints are coming at Marvel Stadium.
Jack Higgins put his body on the line, and as Max King steered home his 5th, the stunning comeback was nearly complete.
It works for St Kilda. 5.
Jack Steele put the icing on the cake,
The skipper with a jump for joy.
squaring up the ledger in time for Friday night against the reigning premiers.
Produced an inspirational comeback.
Round 5 marked another special day on the St Kilda calendar, Matty's match. Marvel Stadium was again a sea of purple in the memory of the late Matty Rewalt, as the Saints and Tigers prepared to lock horns. The contest lived up to expectations in the opening term as Max King soared, and former Tiger Jack Higgins got his side on the board.
That's good. Saints get there first.
But the floodgates opened up just before halftime, washing away any hope of toppling the reigning premiers. Hunter Clark's career-best 33 touches marked a rare high point, as did a maiden goal for Paul Hunter. But there was little comfort as the margin ballooned out, leaving the Saints with a mountain of work heading into round 6. Lessons were learned the hard way as St Kilda travelled to Adelaide Oval to face the Power. While Higo's electric opening to the game provided one of the best goals of the year,
Higgins, he makes the impossible possible.
it was no match for Port Adelaide's might. Tempers flared as Dan McKenzie took the wind out of a dangerous Ollie Wines. And even as Dougal Howard took to the skies against his old mob, the margin continued to grow. Seb Ross fought hard, while Crouchy's courage earned praise late in the contest.
Crouch has copped it from Burton.
Great contest.
With just 2 wins to show from the opening 6 weeks of the season, Rats' side needed to respond, and respond fast. Back at Marvel, back in business. And Electric St Kilda were far too strong for Hawthorn in round 7, powering away to a 69-point win to claim the Blue Ribbon Cup. Right from the opening bounce, the Saints were on song.
Start for the Saints.
And it just kept getting better from there. The reunited Paddy Ryder and Rowan Marshall were dominant. Even Koff managed to get in on the act.
They're rare and very much enjoyed when a defender gets down and kicked a goal.
And Jack Sinclair provided his own slice of magic.
Oh, what a snap from Sinclair! And what a start for St Kilda.
But Hunter Clark's wizardry trumped them all,
Clark was able to shut him down and then he fooled them all.
fooling everyone with his silky passage of play. Just ask Higo.
He sidestepped him and he sidestepped me, so I went that way as well. Just a silky player and an absolute gun.
A 3-goal quarter from Higgins lit up Marvel Stadium, leaving Healy to slice up his old side through the middle. His 27 touches were crucial, as was his willingness to put his body on the line.
Ultimate commitment, doing the hard things.
However, it was a monster performance from Zach Jones, which was a clear standout, winning the Silk Miller Memorial Medal and collecting a perfect 10 coaches' votes.
And it's just getting better and better and better.
Hunter Clark put the cherry on top as he and the Saints took home some well-earned silverware for their efforts.